Well, HPANWO TV viewers, this is the Auditorium. It's not bad. It's got character. And that there, see that black window? That's the famous toilet, isn't it? That black window up there is the famous toilet I showed you last time.
The disabled one's just had an out of order sign put on it. And he reckons it's because I just came out.
Oh,
yes, Scott came out and there was an out of order sign on it.
As you see, it's got like a corrugated plastic roof. I tell you what, if it rains, it really makes a noise. That's the only downside to this auditorium.
We've had no police helicopters hovering overhead this time.
That's right, yeah. That's right, yeah. No. Especially not the black ones. We don't want any of them. There's Richard there. Richard D. Hall has just done his old speech.
What a great bit of investigation he did.
Yeah. Well,
what a good case.
We'll talk about this in more detail later, but basically 1,500 sheep went missing.
Hell of a bloke.
It's been blamed on rustlers, but it doesn't make sense. And we'll talk about this in more detail after, but it's a very mysterious case.
Very, very similar, you know, to the setup I had with the cops, which got me involved in all this anyway.
Yeah. It's kind of...
Except for a few phone calls in the middle of the night, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Basically what's happened there, obviously it seems to be that the landowner was trying to point the finger at the shepherds, but it came to nothing. So that was probably just malicious.
Yeah.
Probably an excuse to sack him or something. But nonetheless, what was interesting, the police, obviously it went nowhere, and 6 months after they arrested the guy, they dropped the case against him.
Yeah, so...
It still leaves the police nowhere.
But they have to go for the first. They have to go for the most likely suspect, don't they? They always go for the most likely suspect.
Well, they have no suspects. Also, someone, and the landowner. It's not to me. The police have got to follow it up. But the landowner fingers one of his employees and gives the police a nod and a wink. It's all right. They've got to act on it, but it's not a very good
circumstantial evidence.
Yeah.
It could be just malicious.
Yeah, but they'll do anything rather than say, "I'm sorry, we just don't know."
It was interesting that the police 6 months down the line, because that when his bail conditions probably finish, they dropped the case against him.
Yeah,
but they're still left high and dry.
Yeah, but it's a way of it's a way that they can kind of make it look like they're doing something, even though they haven't got a clue what to do.
In that incident with me, and when I was up with Richard's studio in Durham, he rang David Caton. But I told Richard then about what happened, because he asked me how I got interested in this. When he rang David Caton, because David Caton had looked into probably the facts surrounding the incident I was involved in, and David Caton said he'd been down there and spoken to some of the locals and that, and the police had tried to bury that as an occult.
That's what I mean. None of it seems like cult, because these the pagans and Druids, like I say, don't really kill anything because they're pantheistic. They believe an Earth's a living organism itself, so anything on it is living.
But most people don't know that.
Like I say, and if they do sacrifice something, they usually cut a chicken's throat.
Or whatever, yeah.
But that's if they do any sacrifice.
Yeah, but what I find interesting is the police always say that crimes that are unsolved, they go on the back burner, but we never actually close the case.
Yeah.
That's what they say. And in the grand scheme of things, these type of cases aren't particularly big and important. But they make this claim they never ever close the case. And I've heard today a couple of times, police have closed the case.
Yeah.
Without any reason, well, we just blame the pagans, case closed. Well, the case isn't closed, we never convicted anyone.
And it's weird, like as David Caton, was old RDH was talking about just now on stage, David Caton poked in and said, yeah, but they spent, these guys were interviewed by Special Branch. They didn't just get the village constabulary to come along and sort it out. They got someone from bloody London to drive up there. The people who investigate all the most serious crimes.
Yeah,
terrorism,
special branch
terrorism
comes straight from Scotland Yard, MI5.
The special branch still going, but I thought it was disbanded.
Well, that's what Richard's interviewer said.
It's just that I did a freedom of information request on something UFO related. But I remember one of the things that came back in I don't remember which case it was, but one of the requests I made came back. It would have been North Wales Police, and it said that they'd even contacted Special Branch. to see if they had information about what I was asking about. And I thought to myself, special branch. So I haven't heard that for years. And I thought, it's still going.
Unless it's some sort of, it may have been renamed or something, or may have been
it might be like a serious crime unit.
Yeah, serious crime unit.
Terrorists at least born as a special branch.
Maybe we've created a separate kind of division, a separate division or something like that. Okay, look, there's another loo over there. You see, it's all been filmed. There's a camera there. See, in fact, it's a bigger, better camera than mine. I mean, I think
I better go over
my eyes.
My
eyes are watering. I think I'm getting camera.
My eyes water when I put that one on the board.
I'm getting camera envy. Oh, he's got a little one beside it as well. He's got a little one there as well on a tripod. That's like the tripod I used to film Kevin.
I shouldn't say anything really, because actually
that's the autofocus.
I was going in and Richard was coming out, and I said, "Is it safe to go in?" And he said, "No."
Give it 15. I'm going to get another coffee.
I'll be right up. Yeah. Well, HPANWO TV viewers, RDH is coming back on. There he is. There's old RDH over there. He's coming back on stage, and there's going to be more to come later.